Welcome one and all to a new series of videos I am working on, all about my upcoming science fiction novel, Shattered Prophecy. Throughout the course of the next few days or weeks, I will be posting videos detailing everything you need to know about my story before diving into the novel. We will be discussing the lore and backstories behind certain aspects of this fictional universe I've created, such as the characters and the world of Lorsky itself. But before we get into that, introductions are in order, and that is exactly what this first video in this series is for. What is Shattered Prophecy about? Who are the characters? What can you expect going in? Well, sit back and relax, because today I'm going to be introducing you to my work. The Chosen One is dead. Once a prophecy foretold the coming of Ashla Farron, destined to save the galaxy of Lorsky. A prophecy now broken by her death. A dark, malevolent presence now consumes Lorsky, corrupting, corroding every single planet, swallowing the sun whole over the course of the past decade, turning humans into violent monsters known as shadow entities. What remains of civilization is now in disarray, and there's only 5 days left until doomsday. Gail Seraph, childhood friend of Ashla, and later on in life her lover, played a key role in the prophecy. Foretold to be the warrior who would protect her until the day she vanquished the coming darkness, he failed in his task before she could fulfill her purpose. Living with survivor's guilt and immense grief at losing the love of his life, Gale is burdened by the fact that the galaxy's doomed fate and the lives lost is all his fault. As the now broken man searches for a reason to continue living, he is found by Eva, a mysterious woman with an unknown agenda, claiming she knows of another way to save Lorsky. But can she be trusted? Gale must embark on an unexpected journey, overcoming his inner demons in order to save what's left of humanity and himself before the galaxy is lost forever. Embarking on this life-changing journey, he must overcome his trauma, learn self-forgiveness, find self-love again. The story of Shattered Prophecy deals with many themes, most notably depression, guilt, and grief, along with romance, friendship, climate change, self-forgiveness, and learning how to love yourself. This was a very personal novel for me, as I wrote it as an outlet during one of the most difficult times of my life. The story parallels my own battle with depression, and I poured a lot of my own personal experiences with mental health into the story. It was also inspired by my own journey throughout life, where I had to learn how to not only love myself again, but also forgive myself and to let go of my past regrets. But anyway, now that we have the premise of the story out of the way, let's dive into the world itself. The galaxy named Lorsky is the setting of Shattered Prophecy, a once prosperous society ruled by an order of religious knights named the Master Ordinance, now slowly being consumed by darkness over the course of a decade. Hope has been lost ever since the Chosen One, prophesied to save Lorsky, died, and by the time our story begins, there are only 5 days left until doomsday. Lorsky is home to dozens of planets. However, there are only several planets featured in the story. These planets are named Tranquility, Haven, Valrilia, Exol, Civil, Nala 4, and Cadale. More info regarding these planets will be revealed in a future video, but for now, all you need to know is that the only 2 planets left in Lorsky that haven't been overtaken by darkness yet are Nala 4 and Cadale. The last surviving members of humanity have all congregated on Naila 4, whereas Gadail, on the other hand, cannot be inhabited by humans for story reasons that I will not spoil here. As explained previously, Law Sky is governed by the Master Ordinance. They are a group of religious knights named Templars belonging to a religion named Althaianism. The Ordinance Templars worship the god named Althea and her teachings, as do most of Law Sky. However, ever since the Chosen One's death, the people of Law Sky have turned against the Ordinance, but that hasn't stopped the Templars from continuing to rule Law Sky with an iron fist. Another notable faction in Law Sky are the Intergalactic Enforcement. As you can probably guess, they are Law Sky's equivalent to a police force. They uphold the law and maintain peace across the various planets, while the Templars focus on more larger-scale threats, such as terrorism. Speaking of the Master Ordinance, protagonist Gale Seraph used to belong to their order before cast inside their teachings in order to protect the Chosen One, Ashla Farron. Gale and Ashla are the heart of the narrative. Even 10 years after Ashla's death, their love story is what the majority of Shattered Prophecy is revolved around. We watch their love story play out through flashbacks set during the events of their childhood and adolescence, ultimately culminating in Ashla's death, the circumstances of which I will not spoil. Other notable characters are the friends Gale and Ashla grew up with: Brianna Harvey, Daxton Harris, and Zechariah Villeneuve. The latter ends up becoming one of the primary antagonists of the story, after he succumbs to the dark presence consuming Law Sky. There are also other characters who join us on Gale's journey, such as the smuggler, Nicky Randers, famed inventor and godfather to Brianna, William Creed, and of course, the mysterious Eva. Stay tuned for in future videos, we will be exploring all of these characters in depth. So there you have it, my introduction to the world and characters of Shattered Prophecy. But of course, this is only the beginning, so if you're interested in learning more, then be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel with notifications turned on, for we have only just scratched the surface and many more of Law Sky's secrets no doubt lie below. Thank you for watching, and remember, Shattered Prophecy releases this year, so if what you have learnt today has intrigued you, then feel free to subscribe to my mailing list, linked in the pinned comment down below, to be updated on when the book drops. And with all that being said, see you next time.